Hi my friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a switcheroo book. To get started, all you need is paper, pencil, scissors, a ruler, and you might want something to color with later on. We're going to fold our paper into 3 equal parts, also known as thirds. To do that, I'm going to turn over the right half of the paper, but I'm not pressing it down. I'm leaving kind of a curve in it. I'm not ready to make a crease. Then I fold over the left side of the paper, and I'm just lining the edges of the paper up without pressing down. As you can see, I haven't made any creases on my paper yet. Once I feel like they're lining up pretty well, I can use my finger to crease the edge of the paper on one side and then the edge of the paper on the other side. My goal is to get pretty close to 3 even sections. This is a new skill, so don't get frustrated if it takes a few tries to divide your paper into thirds. Now I'm going to use a drawing tool, my ruler, to draw 2 lines on my folded paper. The top portion will be where I draw my characters' heads. The middle portion will be where I draw their torsos or upper body, and the bottom portion is where I'll draw their legs. Go ahead and cut the 2 lines that you just drew. Then you can use the flap as a guide to trace new lines on the second flap of your papers. Cut along those lines as well, and now you have your paper all set up for your switcheroo drawing. We're just going to mark on the back section where those flaps are so that we know where to draw the head, the torso, and the legs when we get to that section. Now think of the character that you'd like to put on the front page of your flipperoo book. It can be anything, a person, an animal, an object, as long as you can break it up into 3 parts that have a head, a torso, and legs. I decided to start with a person character on the front page. On the second page, I'm going to do a robot. I'm using lots of geometric shapes, and I'm making sure that the top section is my head, the middle section is my torso or upper body, and the bottom section is my robot's legs. Finally, I'm ready for the back page, and I've decided to draw a dog character. Oops, I realized that I forgot an important step. In order to make sure that all 3 heads in my switcheroo book will line up with each other, I go back to my robot page and I mark where its neck is. Then I check with my person on the front page and mark his neck as well. Now I can use those marks to make sure that my dog's neck is in the same place. When it comes time to draw the body, I realize that I need to check my other pieces again. I mark where the little boy's trousers come down to so that I can make my dog's body the same width. I do the same thing on my robot, and I realize that I need to add an extra part so that all 3 sections will line up with each other. I try to add lots of details and textures to make my characters interesting. To make them extra special, you could even add a background. Now here's the fun part, playing with your switcheroo book. Look at all these cool and silly characters that come about from such a simple and fun project. In the process of playing with it, maybe you'll get some ideas for more details or things you'd like to add to your switcheroo book. I hope you have fun with this project, and I can't wait to see what you create.